Well, it's just a lawsuit, so she's trying to get money like out of it.
So why she couldn't try to get money while she was there? She could have quit while she was there if she was sexually harassed while she was there.
Yeah, but...
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. So on Sunday, it was revealed that a 42-page lawsuit was filed by former Fox Sports hairstylist named Faraji, alleging workplace misconduct, naming Fox Sports executive Charlie Dixon, Skip Bayless, and Taylor as defendants. Faraji's allegations also included Skip Bayless offering Joy Taylor money for sexual favors. Additionally, the lawsuit accuses Taylor of having slept with Emmanuel Acho in order to advance her position within the network. On page 11 of the lawsuit, Faraji claims she spoke with Joy Taylor regarding her decision to sleep with Emmanuel Acho and Charlie Dixon, as it could have disastrous repercussions, to which Taylor allegedly dismissed any worries.
He came on to her and she was like, first of all, Skip, you have a wife. And Skip's reply to that is, aren't you Muslim? Your dad probably has 3 or 4 wives. And then she did what I guess was the best move in that awkward situation, because I'm sure that was very uncomfortable for her. She pulled the "yo, my dad's dead" card and really made the mood weird in the dressing room. Like, have you ever heated someone up about, like, you know, oh, when you were a kid, mother joke or whatever, and then they hit you with the big joker? My mom's dead. And you're like, all right, well, I'm leaving the lunchroom now.
So where does Joy Taylor fall in all of this?
So
because it was alleged that she was saying that she was going to scream sexual harassment or sexual. So
one of the things named in the lawsuit is, well, the girl is suing Joy as well, because she's basically saying after her friendship with Joy ended, she started losing work. Joy said that she wanted a black stylist, like she requested a black stylist, and they slowly started like taking her out of work, and then they fired her.
So now she's ringing the alarm.
Yes. But one of the things she said that Joy said when she was friends with Joy, she warned her, hey, Mr. Dixon, the head of what Rory said is the head of content for FS1, he has a lot of power. You should be careful with sleeping with him. And allegedly Joy said, well, I have power too, because if he tries to fire me, I'm just going to say that he forced himself on me. Which is what the girl is saying.
Nuts.
Yes.
See, that's the part, and we want to be respectful to people that really are in workplaces, and sexual harassment is real, and things like sexual assault is real. We understand that, but I have a problem with if you're there and you're experiencing these things and it's a problem, but because you're getting paid, you still deal with it and you don't say nothing. I feel like when you leave, if you get fired, you shouldn't be able to say nothing either.
Why? No. Why do you feel that?
No,
that's because you crazy take.
So you sitting there. So the money makes it. You can deal with it because you're getting a check.
People have bills.
Wrong is wrong. Yeah, but again, right is right. Wrong is wrong. If you're being sexually harassed at the workplace, I don't care what they paying you. If you feel like you don't want to deal with that, okay, then say something while you're there. Don't wait till now they're not paying you anymore and you don't work here to now be like, oh, well, I was sexually harassed while I was there. Okay, so why you didn't say something while you was working there?
She had said when she was still friends with Joy Taylor, Miss Frosh, she said, yo, he grabbed my ass, and Joy was like, you should just forget about it and move on. A lot of women are put in that position that, one, they won't be believed, and now you have a stain where you can't even get hired anywhere else because you went to HR to talk about sexual assault, and they'll bury it. Like, had she not said anything, we would not know anything about this.
Okay, so it's tough saying
for women.
Something when you leave when you're fired does what?
Well, it's just a lawsuit, so she's trying to get money like out of it.
So why she couldn't try to get money while she was there? She could have quit while she was there if she was sexually harassed while she was there.
Yeah, but quit and pay her bills with what? Gum?
Yeah, I'm just not. See, I'm just right is right, wrong is wrong. If somebody grabs your ass in the workplace, right then and there, that should be a problem, and somebody should be told about it.
Unfortunately, some women are in the mind state that this is just how it goes everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, this is just something I have to deal with, which is so fucked up that women would even have to have that mentality that this is going to happen anywhere. It doesn't mean anything. Like, I just have to keep my head down and keep working. Because the moment you say something, where are you going to get hired again? You're the hairdresser that cries sexual harassment. Nobody's hiring you.
No,
so listen. At this point, now, not only did I have to deal with that, but I was still working. Now you're trying to phase me out while sexually harassing me?
Oh, yeah. Now
I'm fucking suing you.
Say something. Yeah.
Listen, I understand it's tough in certain work environments. It's a lot on women. I get that. But it's also a thing of, if you're being sexually harassed, like, no money should come before that. That's just my thoughts on that.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck how much money much money you making. If you're being sexually harassed, the money means nothing.
You keep saying the money means nothing. Money means something. Being
Yeah,
able
but
to pay
not
your
if somebody's
bills
grabbing
means
your ass
something.
at the workplace.
If you have to pay, you know what people deal with to be able to feed their family?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do. Every day I walk past them and I talk to some of them. I know.
Yeah. Shit is real.
What does that mean?
Okay.
You gonna just let your ass get grabbed because you're getting a check? Go be a fucking stripper if that's the case.
That's all right.
If you're gonna deal with your ass getting grabbed,
look at the two people.
If you're gonna deal with
look
your
at
ass
the two
getting
people
grabbed,
that were sexually harassing her allegedly was Skip Bayless. We know how powerful Skip is in that world, and then the head of content of Fox Sports. Those are two of the more powerful people in her entire work world. Yeah, she doesn't think that she could just run and be like, "Yo, Skip said I should fuck him because I'm Muslim and it's okay because he's married." Yeah, she's not going to do that. There's two most powerful people in her world by far.
So wait till I get fired and do it.
Yeah,
makes no sense to me.
Okay, you're also not a woman.
To me, yeah, I'm a man though, but it makes no sense to me.
Okay.
Because I'm getting a check, I'll deal with it. But then I'm not getting a check. Oh, that was wrong. It's wrong whether you getting a check or not.
It was wrong, but there's a certain. I can't do anything like, you know, actually we've explained it. If you don't get it, you don't get it. Don't make sense to you.
It doesn't. Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't. I'm glad you said that. It doesn't make sense.
No problem.
Not that we really care what Jason Whitlock really ever has to say, but he did bring up.
No, don't do it. He makes points sometimes. Don't do that.
All right. Well, let's define sometimes. But he was suggesting that Shannon Sharpe was behind this entire thing. Not to say that.
Wait, how they put Shannon in this? how they roll Shannon?
This is Jason's point of view. He's not suggesting that woman is lying at all. He's just suggesting that Shannon Sharpe, that we know has a grudge with Skip. There was a bad fallout with that. Weird fallout with FS1. That was the whole thing. That this is Shannon's way of getting his get back at everybody he had an issue with. The head of content, Skip, everyone named in this lawsuit does have some issue with Shannon Sharpe. Now, I do not believe that Shannon Sharpe and this woman got together to try to take everyone down. But it is an interesting theory that he brings up. This is Shannon's way of doing that.
So he thinks that Shannon is the one that's blowing the whistle on this whole thing.
That Shannon Sharpe and this woman, because she says good things about Shannon in the paperwork, like he was fine, he didn't do anything, which Shannon Sharpe, outside of him fake fucking on Instagram and all that, again, we don't know these people, but Shannon doesn't really come off as a creep to me. I think Shannon being pretty honest about his personal life and not being in relationships. I don't think he's in the workplace. I think he has plenty of pussy outside the workplace and is not trying to fuck the hairdresser. Also, he doesn't have hair. Probably didn't see her.
Who doesn't have hair?
I mean, it's a little bit there.
Shannon has hair. What are you talking about?
Not
for a hairdresser? No, I think a barber comes to him and shapes him up.
I mean, you don't call it a hairdresser, but Shannon Sharpe ain't bald. He has hair.
Not for a hairdresser though. What's he styling?
She could brush it. She could brush it. Spray some sheen on it. Get him glowing for the.
While he's smoking a black and mild,
Yeah.
Where do we think this goes? Does this cripple FS1? Like, this is a huge deal, in my opinion.
It is a huge deal. I don't know if it cripples FS1. It would be interesting to see what ends up happening with Joy at the network. What ends up happening with Skip. I could see Skip retiring. He's at that age anyway. I mean, I don't think Skip was planned on being on television many more years after this current contract is up. So I could see Skip stepping away from it, all kind of like, you know what, like I'm done. But yeah, we'll have to see. Again, this is just accusations, right?
Yeah.
Or allegations.
We haven't seen any real proof other than a couple of text messages from Skip, right? No,
yeah, that's
real.
about it.
Yeah.
And I mean,
well, Skip is probably good because he's married, right? Is Skip Bayless married?
I don't know.
I think he is, right?
Yeah.
He's married, right? So that's probably
just a beard in your opinion.
So
right?
probably just, he's going to go through some shit at home if those text messages come out and, he's going to have some questions from the wife and things like that. It'll mess up his home for sure. But he didn't, he a little handsy at work.
Well, no, you can't go up to a hairdresser and ask to fuck her and offer 1.5 million. And when she says you're married, you go, but you Muslim.
All right, what's worse?
That.
What's
Whatever
worse?
you about to say.
What's worse? What's worse? Asking somebody in the workplace, like grabbing their ass or them turning down to 1.5?
Both are awful.
Nah, turning down to 1.5 is crazy.
All right. See, no, but this goes back to your moral shit of when we argue. If you put a dollar amount to what you will do, at this point, we're just negotiating because we know you'll do it. What? You think
know how
everyone would
crazy
fuck for 1.5 million? Because she didn't. If he said 2.5, would you have?
I'm just saying that's why I'm saying it's crazy. How many women would not fuck if you be like, I'm gonna give you 1.5 million? How many women?
I don't know.
Plenty of women. When you're putting, it's Skip Bayless. It ain't like you saying
plenty
like
of women ain't turning down 1.5. You just sat here
I
and
feel
said
like you
they got a
wouldn't turn
job.
down 1.5. You be putting that shit on women a lot. When we had that same conversation when you tried to convince me that I would fuck LeBron because he would pay me. Not everybody values the same thing that you value.
A lot of women ain't turning down 1.5
A
million
lot
dollars.
of women will. A lot of women won't, but a lot of women will.
Let's not even make it let's not even make it a gender thing. If
Y'all just told me she kept the job because she had bills to pay. She's a hair. How much you think she's making a year being a hairstylist?
she probably does well for herself. She's been at
How
FS1.
much do you think she's making a year being a hairstylist?
Keeping a job while you're being sexually harassed to pay your bills versus fucking for 1.5 are two completely different things.
Yes, they are. So I'm saying, you think that a woman that is saying, I want to keep my job, so I'm going to be quiet about being harassed at work, you think that her turning down 1.5 is not crazy? That's crazy for a woman to turn. I'm not saying she's wrong. I'm just saying that's shocking. Like, damn, she told Skip, nah, like I'm cool on the 1.5. That's a lot of fucking money for just to be fucking some old white dude.
Okay, let's
not act like that's crazy.
It is.
Let's say
1.5 million. You be like, yo, I'm sending the wire in the morning. Oh no, I'll send it right now.
But if that's the case, she would just go be an escort if she wanted to fuck for that amount of money. That obviously that's not what she went into. Obviously, she likes her job.
I get that part. I'm just saying I don't know many women that would say to 1.5 just to fuck one night. It's not a lot of women turning that down. Let's just keep it real in 2025, man.
Okay.
A lot of women is not turning down 1.5
I'm
million.
not saying that, but clearly there are some because she turned it down.
Oh, of course. I'm not saying all women is taking it. I'm saying that's just, if a woman be like, yo, how much you offer? 1.5. Best believe her homegirl started another group chat like, I don't know, I might have took that.